Okay, so we got some interesting stuff from you all about the SCARS Institute.
Hmm.
Really seems like you guys are really paying attention to online scams these days
Definitely.
and want to know how STARS is fighting back. So let's dive deep
Yeah.
into what makes them unique
Okay.
and why their work is getting so much
All
attention.
right.
Uh,
Sounds good.
Yeah, you know what's interesting to me about SCARS
Okay.
is that they're not just out there saying, "Hey, be aware."
Right.
They're really trying to tackle this global issue.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's becoming increasingly important, right? As we spend more and more time online.
Oh, absolutely. And we hear it all the time. Be careful what you click on. Be careful who you're talking to.
Right.
But the scale of these scams is unbelievable, and
It's huge.
it's not just about the money.
Yeah.
It's the emotional impact, right? It's feeling violated, and I think that's really where SCARS stands out. They
Yeah.
seem to get the human side of this.
Totally. And they really do. And I think that's, shown in their approach, right? This three-pronged approach: advocacy, recovery, and education.
Okay, so tell me about this three-pronged approach. What really stood out to you?
Honestly, I was blown away by their dedication to advocacy. Like, did you know
Okay.
that in 2024 alone, the National Organization for Victims Advocacy recognized SCARS 3 times?
3 times, really?
3.
Wow.
Like, that's unheard of.
They're not messing around?
No, they're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk.
Yeah.
They're pushing for better laws. They're working with law enforcement to improve, scam response. And they're really, really empowering victims to use their voices.
So it's not just about catching the scammer after they've already, committed the crime. It's about trying to prevent these things from happening in the first place.
Absolutely.
And then supporting those who've been affected.
Yeah.
And that kind of brings us to the recovery aspect. And this
Yeah.
is what I find so fascinating, because it's not just about getting your money back, is it?
No, and you hit the nail on the head there, because SCARS gets it.
Yeah.
They understand that the emotional scars, they can be so much deeper than any financial loss.
For sure.
And, they have this victim recovery program, and it's considered the world's leading program of its kind
Wow.
that really focuses on rebuilding lives.
So how do they do that? What does that actually look like?
So they do a lot of personalized counseling support groups, and they're really helping victims work through these feelings of guilt and shame and self-blame, which unfortunately are so common among victims.
Yeah, absolutely.
They even have this technique where they help victims to kind of rewrite their scam experience
Interesting.
as a way to kind of reclaim their narrative. So it's really
Yeah.
about giving people back their sense of agency and self-worth.
It's like they're taking a trauma-informed approach, recognizing that, being scammed, it can be traumatic, and,
Definitely.
and then you've got the education piece, and that's not just about, being able to spot a phishing email, right?
No, absolutely not. This is really about giving people the knowledge, giving them the skills to navigate the digital world in a way that is safe and informed.
Right.
SCARS is doing some amazing work, especially in West Africa,
Oh.
where they're partnering with local governments, local organizations, to really provide this cybercrime investigation training.
So they're going to the source. They're trying to stop these scams before they even happen.
Exactly.
Wow.
They're training local law enforcement on how to track down these criminals, how to gather evidence, build strong cases. They've even been involved in rescuing people who were trapped in scam operations in Southeast Asia.
Wow. That's incredible.
It is.
It's like something out of a movie.
It really is.
But it really shows just how global this problem is.
It does.
And that SCARS is on the front lines.
They are. They're right there in it. And that's what's so impactful here. They get it. Cybercrime, it doesn't know any borders.
Right.
And their work really reflects that.
Yeah.
It's really incredible to see this global perspective and the dedication to creating a safer online world for everyone.
It really makes you think, could this SCARS model, this multi-pronged approach,
Yeah.
be a blueprint for tackling other global issues?
Interesting.
Something to think about.
Yeah, definitely something to ponder.